All right, welcome. What about you?
Hi, my name is Olivia. I'm a researcher and project manager with a platform that promotes dietary intervention in place of conventional medicine. I manage several different social media accounts. I also post my own content, and I'm a ballet dancer, and I'm 20.
20.
Yeah.
How long have you been doing ballet?
Professionally for only 5 years, but recreationally since I was 3.
Are you going to bust out any pirouettes or pliés tonight?
Possibly, yeah.
Okay. All right, we'll be on the lookout for that. What about you?
I'm single and have been single since 2017. I've only ever been in one relationship, and that lasted almost a full year.
Wait, so hold on. You're 20 though, right?
Yeah.
In 2017, so that was like, you were what?
14.
Oh, God.
And that was a 2-year relationship, you said?
No, almost 1 year.
Oh, 1 year. Okay.
Yeah.
Like junior high? Does that count as a relationship? Okay, got it. But okay.
I don't think that people in the past used to really worry about like different bigger experiences like that because they just grew up together and they experienced life together and matured together. That's why they got married a lot younger. So
Which I understand that, and I also like do agree. I do think now with like social media and like
It
just seeing
completely
everything, I
changes
think
it,
What about you?
I can understand that men can separate having a sexual relationship with a woman compared to a woman having just sexual relationship. To them, they have to be attached to the guy, so then it's a lot more of an attachment for them, whereas men can kind of separate that. They would never marry a woman that they just sleep with, so I understand that, but at the same time, I would not prefer that. I would rather be monogamous and work through it together. Yeah.
It's like Little House on the Prairie right here. Look at her. Is the camera on her? Little House on the Prairie. I know it's probably a lie, but I'm looking at Little House on the Prairie like, you will never betray me. Like, you will never betray me. And we think that. So here's the thing. When Little House on the Prairie, even if she's in love with me, she's looking back at me, but like, you're still like, I love you. I'm loyal to you, but you're still a guy. You might end up at some point being violent. You might end up at some point dealing with another woman. That's somewhere in her mind, even if it's suppressed and it's small. But when I look at her, I'm like, sweet pureness. Sweet, sweet pureness. So when she does something that's human, like maybe dealing with another guy, I'm like, oh, how could you be? And there's so much anger and resentment. And then with ego, it's like, we know when a guy does it, we might have just did it because, dang, she's thick. Oh my God, look at those titties. Like that might be the only reason we actually did it. There's nothing deeper than that. But when she did it, it's like, oh, so this was the guy you work with? Like you like him? Like how long, like you guys, how did this happen? Like you guys been spending a lot of time together? And probably, yeah, she did like him. At her and they're like, you are attractive and I would give so much to see what's under those clothes, but I can't because I'm not Marquette Devon Burton. I wish I were him so that I could have her. Do you understand? I wish I were him so I could have her, but I can't because she's hard to get. And you know what? He got her. It's like he hit the lotto and no one else did.
What about you? Any criminals in the ballet world maybe?
Fortunately, no, but...
Oh, actually, I want to talk about ballet dating.
Oh, God.
Are the dudes mostly gay, or are they?
That's what people think.
I bet they.
What happens?
Some of them are straight.
A lot of them are straight. So what
Most of them,
happens
okay.
is it's a lot of guys who have trouble talking to girls, and then they go to ballet.
But don't like top people who do ballet. They started in that shit like when they were
as a
young.
kid, yeah.
They do. The women mostly. So
the guys get in later for
guys
pussy?
guys can get away with starting at like 15.
Okay, interesting.
So they go into that either they'll be gay or they will be straight. But a lot of especially recreational, they go into it just to...
Wait, so as a girl, if you don't get into ballet when you're super young, you're like fucked basically?
Essentially.
If you want to be like top tier, I guess.
Yeah, it takes a lot of work. If you start later than let's say like 6 to 8 years old, it's very difficult and you don't really have a chance, but it's possible.
Were you part of a company, it's called, like a ballet company, or?
I was gonna be part of, I was offered positions with 2 companies, and I had a shot with another company in Europe, but it works very differently there, and I would not do that type of work to get into a company.
How much does somebody have to TTS to see a plie? And then the pirouette?
Well, I guess 100 or 200, whatever you
Nice.
Okay, and then
send Brian some money.
You kind of sold yourself a little. Okay, well, she said we'll do 200.
The ballet.
You have to mention whether you want a pirouette or a plie. Are there other moves? What are some of the other moves? Those are the only 2 I'm aware of.
I could jump, but there's not a lot of space.
Yeah,
in
maybe
here,
just.
so.
All right. You're single, correct? So, when's the most recent?
When'd you hold hands last?
Who was your last dance?
Modest Hikima donated $200.
Yo, Hikima,
Any
thank you.
girl that has done ballet is a wife. Any girl willing to do ballet is a wife. The rest, the panel, a dumpster
Whoa,
fire.
okay,
It's
all
all
right.
plastic and
Oh,
it's
wow,
gross.
god damn.
Panel, do you have any plastic surgery?
Okay, so we'll get to that question. Thank you, Hikama. We'll let you answer the original question. I feel like ballerinas are like a mixed bag.
Yes.
I've dated some ballet chicks and they're kind of like horse girls.
Yes.
They're crazy. Some of them can be crazy. Guys in the picture for you? Any prospects?
Well, I think generally speaking, girls are kind of single by choice. Like if they wanted to be in a relationship, they probably very easily could be. And I think
Profound.
you've said that many different times on the podcast.
Talk your talk.
Yeah. There's someone that I have interest in, but
Ooh.
that's it.
Okay.
Ballet
All
girl's
right.
got a roster.
Let's see. Let me get to the chat that we needed to get to. Was that
I got
50?
53.
And this was last
Modest
updated
Hikima donated
February.
$200.
Wait, hold on just a sec.
I'm embarrassed for anyone on the panel that is not a ballerina. Olivia is dunking on you by simply existing. Check up on your list to see how many of them want marriage. 0? Text live to see.
Are you doing up?
Modest Hikima donated $200.
Thank you,
If
man.
I was in
Appreciate
a
it.
girl like most the panel, I would get embarrassed about no attention. Maybe a BTC yuck. Olivia is a cutie, opposite of the rest. No one, no sugar daddy. Brixton side of table exempt.
Okay. Trust my.
If you were to have-
I don't have kids. but-
Modest Hikima donated $200. Brixton, if my wife was a ballerina, and posting pics as a ballerina, I would be okay. If my wife was an of 304, like Pink, hashtag get the rocks.
Get the rocks. Yeah.
What's
Abdul.
get the rocks mean?
Get the rocks. Get the rocks.
If I had a daughter, I'd much rather her be with a real man than a fake man.
Here, I'll read this. It's me again. Imagine thinking the majority of men think Kim K attractive. Yuck. Look at
Right.
Olivia. She's incredible. Versus your gremlin ass.
Whoa.
That's
Whoa,
mean, baby.
wow.
Who's
What's that?
Olivia?
Tell me something again. I like
the
it.
ballerina.
I like that.
Okay.
Modest Hikima donated $200.
After this, I'm going to move it on to.
Brixton, why you bring on an NFT cuck instead of Chase? RIP revenue, NFTs and crypto are legit a scam. Imagine not knowing anything about the convo toe. My girl Olivia has no idea. You go girl.
Okay. Here, Olivia, we have some notes from you. You said modern dating is terrible. Women are the problem. Society should be centered around families and not career driven. How are women the problem?
Well, it goes back to a lot of things. So I think if you break apart the family, which is telling women that they need a job, men will eventually cave to what a woman wants because essentially it just comes down to they can't reproduce without a woman. So women can push for certain things like I want a job, I want the boss bee life. Eventually men will have to give in to that if they do want a bloodline. So that's how they are essentially the problem.
Grid 1 Motorsports donated $200. 5 years in / no ring? You are a good for now girl. He is still looking for wife material. He likes the sex and might be comfy in the relationship, but the future is bleak. Might check your crazy / hot score.
Sound advice.
Okay. Olivia, do you want to continue on with your...
Yeah. And another thing is I've noticed on the podcast, because I've been listening, a lot of women say that when they do sex work, it's not actually sleeping with them. It's probably just going out and having dinner with them and talk to them because men want that company. So my argument is, well, are women that unapproachable that men have to pay someone to just give them like what they actually want from a woman? Women are not really giving them what they want, so that's how they're kind of the problem.
Okay.
Yeah.
You also said you wanted to talk about why dating and marriage in 2023 is a loss for men.
Yeah.
Women have the wrong priorities. So why is dating marriage a loss for men, and how do women have the wrong priorities?
So women have the wrong priorities, and I think this goes back to essentially women should go through something difficult, especially now in the modern era. Women need to go through something difficult in their life, like have difficult experiences. This way they can actually understand what is valuable, and it's not the materialistic things. It's not having a lot of money or having a nice house or having a boat or whatever it is. So they need to understand like what is actually valuable, because it comes down to when you're 80 years old, yeah, you have all this money, you've made all this money, but you're alone and you don't really have anyone that actually truly values you as a person, like friends or whether it's a relationship.
Oh, okay.
Modest Hikima donated $200. Look at Olivia sitting there like 5 times in 5 hours, being respectful, being normal, being a total hottie. # Olivia Sim.
Do you want to respond to Modest Hakama?
Whoa, Olivia, you might need to start an OnlyFans. This guy is spending. This guy is spending.
Do you accept his? This sounds like almost a marriage proposal.
Yeah.
Wait,
What's up? Let him change your life.
Modest. Next, if you want, do you want me to propose to? I will be your proxy. Do you want me to propose to Olivia on your behalf? I have a here. This is the. Okay, let me know. Send. Okay. I'll do it if you want. Okay. Sorry, continue with your point.
What was I going? Oh,
I think you're saying women are terrible?
Yeah.
Just kidding. That's what she said.
I think generally speaking, in this day and age, because generally speaking, I saw this great description of, I don't remember where I saw it, but women are born on top of the mountain, men are born at the bottom. So women can only fall, men have to build themselves up. But I think at this point in time, both men and women have to go through difficult experiences to understand what is truly valuable, because at the end of the day, I think I was saying that yeah, you're left with nothing if you have money. Okay, great, you have some money, but that's not truly fulfilling, and you'll just die alone sad.
You also said here, you also provided a couple solutions here. Solution to avoid the losing situation which men have with the divorce laws in place currently, creating a family-driven society in place of career-driven. I think you said that. You also said another solution could be requiring women who want to get married to be virgins and getting married under religion and not government legal marriage. That's not a bad idea. Are you, just curious, are you a virgin?
Yes.
Oh.
Whoa.
Are you waiting until marriage?
Yes, because I know that these statistics, I don't remember exactly where I saw them, but you have an 80% success rate if you are a virgin, or if you wait until marriage. So yeah.
Okay.
As a woman, or both have to be virgins?
I think it's different for a man. I think I mentioned earlier that men can kind of separate that. Like they would sleep with someone they would never end up marrying, whereas women always kind of combine the two. So I think it's different for a man compared to a woman, yeah.
And your age?
I'm 20.
20.
And did you said you weren't super religious, if I recall, like
No,
kind
I'm not
of
super religious, but I would say, yeah, I'm Christian.
a little Christian.
Yeah.
Christian. Okay. But I mean, that's pretty Christian of you, I suppose, to
Yeah.
want to wait until marriage to. Okay. Well, good for you. Let's see. You said we need a strong family father figure to help vet out the partner
Yeah.
we're interested in pursuing. So, for example, for you, would you have like a brother or a father figure to help
Yeah, I think
vet a potential partner?
Yeah, like originally, the guy always went up to the father and asked, "Can I marry your daughter?" And it's kind of switched around where it's like the guys are asking, "Okay, what does a woman actually bring to the table nowadays?" So yeah, I think that's where it's important to have a good father figure, brother, if you have a trusted friend to help vet out, because you get kind of clouded in your judgment when you do like someone.
Okay.
So I think that makes it last. as
Sure.
well.
You also said feminism. Actually, hold on. Before I say this, going around the table, who here considers themselves a feminist? Starting with you.
Not me. No.
No? No?
No.
Okay.
Not me.
To an extent.
To an extent? Okay.
No.
I mean, kind of, I guess.
Kind of, you guess.
Yeah, no.
No.
No? Okay.
I'm
Wait,
not a
you're kind of feminist?
I think feminism.
Oh, sorry. Hold on.
Modest Hikima donated $200.
This guy fucking loves her.
Olivia is literally the
gotta
most
find him.
high-value woman you have had on the podcast. Back off Brixton and random black friends.
She's taken.
Oh, I was going to propose on your beat, like for you, like proxy, a proxy
Like a nerd.
proposal. Okay. Dude, thank you so much for your patronage, man. Appreciate it. If Hakama slid into the DMs, would you?
It would depend.
It depends on.
On what? We need to know.
Well, what is his value? If he's saying I'm the highest value.
Oh,
Butler
it's about
donated
herpes.
$200. Little Miss Piggy Plastic
Jesus
Herpes face in the back needs to stop rubbing her arm against the ballerina. It's a highly contagious pathogen, and your main goal in life is to not spread your plague.
God, bro. So you said in your notes here, feminism has destroyed women and families. Do you want to expand on that?
Well, I think it just went back to what I had said earlier, that if it's a career-driven society,
Okay.
which women wanting a career and not actually placing their family as like their career or the main center of what would fulfill them, I guess, because essentially it's that they care more about their career and not their family, not the relationship, and not that commitment, so then it destroys society eventually, yeah.
I see. Okay.
What about for women who are single?
What do you mean by
Like,
Nick, can you close the door?
I
a
mean,
bit?
you're saying, you know, it destroys the family, like it destroys the relationship. So what about like a single woman, like, you know, being career driven? Is that
It's preventing her from having a
And
family.
yeah.
you think? So like, what should women do if you want to live, you know, you want to experience things, you want to live a certain lifestyle? Should women just not be ambitious? Should we just wait for the right man to come and like take care of us and like sweep us off our feet and like just remain virgins and not do anything and work at Subway, like Brian said?
I think that kind of social media
Arby's
and everyone.
is okay.
Arby's is okay. He's okay.
Arby's
He likes the
terrible.
labias. He likes the roast beef. You know?
I think that social media and just the internet in general has painted a picture that everyone needs to have all these experiences, and I think that they're not as fulfilling. Like, you feel that you need that, and I think that just shows a lack of a strong character, that you have to cave to what everyone else is doing to be cool or to feel fulfilled. But I guess, yeah, you can have, I think it's good to have goals and to have a job, but not have that as, that's my main goal in life, I need to be a CEO or whatever it is. So, yeah. You can be working, that's fine, but
Women just shouldn't be as career driven. Their main priority should be to raise a family and have kids.
yeah, because it comes down to what's the most fulfilling for you, and that would be having a family.
You don't think that some women don't get that same fulfillment? Like you think that every woman should be a mother? Like, be serious. Like, think about like the
Hopefully
worst woman you
not.
know. Like, do you think every
There-
woman should be a mother? Every woman should be a wife? Like, be
are-
serious.
There are women and men too that should just not really engage in that.
So then wouldn't that be more fulfilling for her to, you know, to just be career driven and
But
to maybe
she's
make
talking
money?
about what's mostly the case, right?
Right.
Yeah, you're talking about every single.
Yeah,
woman.
I'm talking about individually. Like, so I'm saying, would it be okay for some women to feel, you know, more fulfilled, you know, not looking for a family, not, because you were just saying that that's the most fulfilling thing for a woman. So I'm just saying, could there be exceptions? Could some women just,
I think there are exceptions because people get very easily influenced due to social media or what is cool now. So I think if you went back to like getting rid of all the materialistic stuff, yeah, that would still be, generally speaking, the most fulfilling thing. But if you add in all these things, people think that they need these things, then no, it would not seem like the most fulfilling thing.
do you think every woman has like motherly instincts?
Yeah.
Every single one?
Yeah, I think it just gets a bit, let's say, taken away if they have a bad relationship with their parents, if they didn't have a good childhood. So then naturally that wouldn't come to them because they didn't experience that. But I think if they healed from that, did their own work, then yeah, naturally it would come out.
You're the face of a beer company.
Let's
Modest
Olivia,
Olivia
let's avoid
donated
that one.
$200.
Sorry.
It's all good.
Imagine based Olivia.
Here you go.
Oh wait. Olivia W against these random of chicks. Olivia King married chick. Keep it up, you ball of fake Andrew. How much is Ethereum today? Bitcoin? If you don't know, fraud.
Okay.
I like that he has an accent. Damn, it's going in.
Yeah, he's pretty regular. Okay.
Successful.
Imagine based Olivia. Wait, W. Okay.
7.
Like an 8.
Thoughts from anybody before we
Hit the
wrap
link,
up?
hit the OnlyFans. I mean, you
Yeah.
know, our
Haram.
links are in the bio.
Don't
We
hit
all
it.
chat personally.
Stop
so
it.
there you go.
Get some
Haram.
I think you guys will have a great time if you click the links.
Yeah.
Just saying.
No.
Wow.